the distance that they bring the racket back is going to depend on how close they are to the net. So the closer they are to the net, there's almost no backswing. I move back, I take a little bigger swing. I move back, I take a little bigger swing. I move all the way back to the back of the fence, I got to take a big swing and make a big loopy swing. I don't take a short little backswing if I'm back there where Blake is. So the idea is, I'm going to adjust my swing based probably on where I am on the court, although each person has a little bit of an individual way of doing it. That's a nice flat ball, not a huge backswing, but Blake, move that way, keep back. Okay, I want you to watch the racket in the backswing. Okay, now, what I wanted you to see was this. When she brings the racket back, it looks really good at the beginning, except that I prefer she had a little bit more loop. But she brings it back about here. Then when I feed the ball, it comes like this. So I can actually stand there and I can see her strings on this side of her body. And you'll be able to see that on the video if you borrow it from Blake. Now, here's the problem with that. What does that mean about her swing?
It's going to be a little flatter because the heaviness of the racket's not going to allow her to make that racket head move up
Not
into
just
the ball.
flatter. Get there again. It's here. Now, in order for me to make contact with the ball out here, this has got to move in a semicircular way. Come around. This is going to move in a semicircle. I prefer that her hips and shoulders move in a rotation way, but that the racket goes forward. So I would suggest for Leilani that she keeps this here. This is why I like the loop, so she has a little bit here, but that her elbows stay in front of her hip. And what she's doing is she's bringing it here, but then when this comes back, this elbow's moving independent of her hip. So the hip's not still turning. It gets to here, and then this comes back, and I can see this. Now I can't see her elbow and her hip. Now it's back here. So when she turns, the contact, even if it's on time, at very best, it's going to be even. Not just hitting it flat, but if you watch the rotation, it's like this.
Right, because it spins the opposite.
So that the next movement that you'll see when she touches the ball is going to be, because of the path, moving in a semicircle, the next movement is going to be like this. And because the wrist is moving from here to here, when the ball hits, it spins along the string like this, so it's rotating around. But if she comes like this, when she hits it and hits here, this is moving forward, so the spin is going to be going over or under, but not around, and that comes from this racket getting back here too far. It's not wrong for her necessarily to have the racket go back there, and you'll see some professional players that bring it all the way back, but the hip always moves too. But she's keeping her hip in the right place, then the arm is moving a little bit more independently, so she can get just a little bit better swing. So what I'm going to ask her to do is I'm going to say, I want you to keep your arm relaxed. I'm going to have her keep her arm out here more to the side, and I want the loop going to be like this. We don't care where it goes, but I want the arm out here to the side, and then I want her to try to catch the outside part of the ball.
What about the follow through? Just go back where you were at work. She then, when she finished, she did a horizontal finish. And, you know, I'm teaching them to go here and then. So after she hits, extend, that finish is going to have to be over on that side.
See, now Lee and I are testers, and Neil's going to be a tester, but basically, this is the test. And that is to find the cause and not the effect. The follow-through is the effect. The cause is the backswing's too far, so that the swing has to be in a semicircle, which changes how our follow-through has to go, because the first part wasn't all the way back. So, absolutely right. Arm out to the side and relax. Move your leg. Give me just a little bit of a loop. A little bit of a loop. Keep the arm out to the side. Better. Now, when you finish, just rotate so whatever that little star is on your necklace is facing over that way, but your head's still right on me. Loop, loop it all the way through. Relax, 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 relax. You're hitting with a beginner. Back up. Okay?